le père. Le père de Jean est toujours content.
So we learn how to say nouns for family. Le fils, son. La fille, daughter. Le père, father. La mère, mother. Le frère, brother. La sœur, sister. I also learned how to count from 1 to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I did 3 lessons for day 1. So it will be the nouns for family, how to count, and then the 3rd lesson is combining those 2 lessons. For example, saying I have 2 brothers, that will be j'ai 2 frères.
Possessive adjectives show who something or someone belongs to.
Each pronoun have its own possessive adjectives. For je, it's mon, ma, me. So what's the difference between these 3? You use mon if it's masculine, you use ma if it's feminine, you use me if it's plural. Here are some example sentences that we can use possessive adjectives. Ma mère, ma. Ton frère, ses enfants. Ses enfants. So you connect S and E. Bonsoir mes amis. So today I've already done the lessons for day 1, week 2, but I have free time tonight, so I'm going to listen to Le Petit Prince audible. I will play the audible for a few seconds and then I will repeat that sentence and then I will go back and forth with that until I finish one section. C'est parti?
Premier chapitre. Lorsque j'avais 6 ans, j'ai vu une fois une magnifique image.
Premier chapitre. Lorsque j'avais 6 ans, j'ai vu une fois une magnifique image
dans un livre sur la forêt vierge qui s'appelait Histoire vécue. Ça représentait un serpent boa qui avalait un fauve.
Dans son livre, it's dans son livre. I didn't even notice that I keep repeating the same mistake. Dans son livre sur la forêt vierge qui s'appelait Histoire vécue. C'est représenté un serpent bois qui avalait un fauve.
Voilà la copie du dessin.
So that's it for the reading practice, and I will do it again tomorrow. And I'll see how much I improve, because this first round, there's few mistakes that I spotted when I was editing my video, and I would like to correct it again. Let's proceed to day 3. À bientôt. So, d'accord. For jour 3, we learn how to say avoir, it's to have. J'ai, tu as, il, elle, on a. Nous avons, vous avez, ils, elles ont. Vous is a formal version of tu. Remember, last week we learned the verb être. Être is to be. So, je suis, tu es, il, elle, on est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils, elles sont. So, for avoir is ils, elles ont. D'accord? So I'm going to rewatch the Lupin. It's the same scene that I've done in week 1. I'm just gonna refresh the phrases that I've learned and then moved on with the other phrase. Just let you know that. So j'ai, they use the verb j'ai. So we learned that today. It's the verb avoir, and so present tense. J'ai is to have. Yeah, to have, yeah. Très cool. J'ai un job.
Mais c'est formidable ça.
Mais c'est formidable ça. Well, that's great.
Félicitations.
Merci.
Congratulations.
Et c'est quoi?
Félicitations. Et c'est quoi? What
Faut que je
is?
devine, donc c'est... Faut que je devine.
Faut que je devine. See. So now I'm going to switch to English.
C'est très compliqué et ça va pas durer très longtemps ça?
C'est compliqué. Ça va pas durer, c'est ça. C'est compliqué, I think that it means it's complicated. Et ça va, and okay. It's not. Well, there's pas. So, not okay, durer. I don't know what it is. C'est ça. C'est ça. Is that it? I think c'est ça means is that it. Switch to English and repeat the scene.
Congratulations.
Oh wait, oh my goodness, no, not the audio.
Et c'est quoi?
Et c'est quoi?
Faut que je devine, donc c'est...
Ah, if I had to guess, I'd say. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop with two phrases. Faut que je devine, c'est. So it's like, if I had to guess, I'd say. I think I will say that a lot. Faut que je devine, c'est. And then the second phrase would be, I mean, c'est très compliqué. It's a very easy phrase. C'est, it is. Très compliqué, très, very, compliqué, complicated. Et ça va pas, so ça va, okay. Pas is like a negative form, so ça va pas, so it's not okay. Durer is just, it meant like long, like the time, the duration. So we have, faut que je devine, c'est. C'est très compliqué et ça va pas durer. C'est ça. Ok, bonne nuit, mes amis. And I'm super tired. It's already 12 a.m. I'll see you tomorrow. Bonjour, mes amis. So this is day 4 to 6. I just combined all of my recordings into one chunk because I mixed up the dates and I don't know which is which. Enjoy the lesson that I've learned and recapped, and keep on learning, keep on working towards the goal, your language goal. C'est parti. D'accord. So we learned the article le, la, l'apostrophe, and les. So how do we determine which article to use? That really depends on the ending of the noun that we are using. So for masculine and feminine, the endings will be different. So please refer to the list that I list down in the screen. So for example, for le chien, chien. Sorry for my pronunciation for that, but we can see that ending is not included in my list. So we just have to memorize that chien is actually masculine. Well, another indicator would be if it doesn't have E or S, it's usually masculine. So la maison, on, is a feminine, it's according to the list, on is a feminine. L'homme, it's vowel because H in French is usually silent. And lastly, we have les femmes. Femme is with S, it's plural. So the next thing that I've learned is the verb travailler. Travailler is to work. So travailler is actually a regular ER verb, so it's easy to conjugate it. You just have to change the ER to E, ES, EONS, EZ, ENT. That depends on the pronoun that you will use. So I also learned how to ask basic question like, what do you do in life? Tu fais quoi dans la vie? Dans la vie, in life. So I list down a few things like l'étudiante, L apostrophe because it's E with accent aigu. It's vowel. So that for the profession professeur, docteur, publicité, this profession does not have gender. So if you're speaking to a male or female, you don't change it. But for a programmer, like if you're speaking to a male, you'll be le programmeur. But if it's a female, la programmeuse. So another question that I've learned would be to ask, what is your nationality? Tu es de quelle nationalité? So all of this we answer with être. You will answer with je suis, tu es, il, elle, on est, est, yeah. Nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont. So the other question is, tu parles quelle langue? What language do you speak? So unlike for nationality, which will change according to the gender, which for example, je suis française. If it's a male, je suis français. But if for the language, je parle français. I don't say je parle française. It's just je parle français, even if you're male or female. Let's move on to the reading practice. It's yesterday, and let's see how well I remember it today. The next day. Premier chapitre. Lorsque j'avais 6 ans, j'ai vu une fois une magnifique image dans un livre sur la forêt vierge qui s'appelait Histoire. Ça représentait un serpent bois qui avalait un fauve. Voilà la copie du dessin.
Premier chapitre. Lorsque j'avais 6 ans, j'ai vu une fois une magnifique image dans un livre sur la forêt vierge qui s'appelait Histoire vécue. Ça représentait un serpent boa qui avalait un fauve. Voilà la copie du dessin.
So I'm going to try and read it with her and I will see if I can cope up.
Premier chapitre. Lorsque j'avais 6 ans, j'ai vu une fois une magnifique image dans un livre sur la forêt vierge qui s'appelait Histoire. Ça représentait un serpent bois qui avalait un fauve. Voilà la copie du dessin.
Let's see. I will be highlighting the words that I think I could use. It's a was. Je vais. So lorsque je vais. I think I like that. Lorsque je vais. J'ai vu. I think j'ai vu is I saw. J'ai vu. Lorsque je vais. J'ai vu. Livre. So we have book. So lorsque je vais, j'ai vu magnifique image, livre. So we got that from premier chapitre. First chapter. Merci. Thank you for watching my video. Nouvelle vidéo tous les mardis. That's every Tuesday, and I'll update you again next week.